A lot of the same being done over at West Bloomfield Parks. Opportunities not only for the kids, but for adults alike to be able to engage in a number of different activities all throughout the spring and the summer season. And all those, of course, can be found on wbparks.org. One of the more interesting ones for those that want to get some activity in and play a beloved game after a long workday is night softball, a 10-game season with a single elimination tournament at the end for people all across our local community. Joining us to talk about that and other fun events and initiatives coming up at West Bloomfield Parks is Ashley Stokes, their recreation programmer at West Bloomfield Parks. Ashley, thanks for being with us today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Glad to have you on the show, and let's kick off by talking about that night softball program. This is a really interesting concept. It's going to have about a 10-game season and then a tournament at the end of it. For those that may be interested in playing some softball this season in West Bloomfield, tell us about this league.
Sure. So our men's softball league specifically has been around for many years. We have teams and players that have played with us for a number of years. So they keep coming back for that friendly competition, great environment. So we have a couple leagues going on. So we have our Wednesday men's league, which is our D&E league that starts May the 8th, as well as our Thursday night league, which starts May the 2nd. So currently we are in the process of taking registration. So we're still looking for a few more teams. Registration deadline is April the 10th. So if you guys are interested, definitely reach out to Mike Hodgins or to our front desk for more information, as well as our website. If you are a free agent, so you do not have a team that you're currently affiliated with, we have an interest list as well, where we either are able to provide you with a team that's looking for some extra players, or we try to develop a house league or a house team. So that is an option as well. So you don't have to come fully with the team already. We can try to place you. But definitely fun. We have it at both Keek Sports Park for our Wednesday night league, as well as Drake Sports Park. And then we're actually implementing a new doubleheader league on Mondays as well. So that's 5 weeks. So that starts May 6th. So we have a lot of softball going on that's starting up this spring.
And it's fun too, but it also allows people to not only play a game that they love or they enjoy and have some recreational fun in athletics, there also is that element of competition that comes in, and that really does go back to that tournament. So, what does that bring to a recreational group like this that comes together for the love of these games, but also gets a chance to, live the dream a little bit and play like they're playing professional or college baseball or softball?
Absolutely. Our teams and players definitely take this very serious. It's definitely fun in competition, but yeah, the competitive spirit is always there. Them number one trying to make the tournament, so it's the top six teams that make the tournament at the end of the season. So how you do during the season definitely plays a part in that. Best records basically allow you to get into that tournament. So the tournament is single game elimination. So you show up, put your best foot forward, and hope that you move through the brackets to our championship game. So definitely, teams look forward to that competition. They take it up a level during the tournament because everyone's going for that coveted trophy, as well as some T-shirts as well to show off.
Ashley Stokes is with us, recreation supervisor at West Bloomfield Parks. You can learn more about their night softball program and all their other programs throughout the spring and summer by visiting wbparks.org or visit them also on Facebook for more info, facebook.com/wbparks. And Ashley, as we talk more about the softball season, either the doubleheader Mondays with a 5-week season or the games that are played twice throughout the week that have a 10-game season. We know that Mother Nature plays a factor as well. It ends up delaying softball games at the collegiate level, baseball games at the collegiate and the professional level. That certainly applies to our recreational leagues as well. So when weather comes into play, how is that addressed and how does that affect the longevity of the league?
Oh, for sure. I mean, we all live in Michigan. We are aware that the weather is not always on our side when it comes to trying to do our sports outside. We definitely try to do our best to monitor the weather up until the very last moment because we don't want to cancel if we don't have to. But we definitely have our weather hotline set up. So we have systems in place so players are able to check to kind of see the day of. We try to make that call before 4 o'clock. Like I said, we try to do our best to run the games if possible, but obviously safety is also an issue. So we want to make sure that the fields are safe to play on. So that also plays a big factor in our decision making when it comes to the rain and the storm. So we do our best to provide makeup games that we tack on at the end of the season, right before we jump into that tournament. So it extends the season a little bit, but at the end of the day, everyone is trying to get in their games. So we do our best to accommodate the group.
Registration is underway for the night softball season. You can register to join the team or bring your team on into the league this season at wbparks.org. Recreation Supervisor Ashley Stokes is with us on the Splash Live today from West Bloomfield Parks, joining us to talk about some fun upcoming programs for over the summer. We talked about the softball league for the adults, but now it's time to start thinking about the kids this summer also. Yes, we're just a little ways into their final semester of the school year, but it's never too early to start thinking about summer camp. West Bloomfield Park summer camp registration begins just a little bit further forward near the end of April. April 22nd is where the registration will begin, but forms are already being accepted for registration as we speak. Ashley, tell us about the summer camp programs at West Bloomfield Parks, because it's not just the regular day camp. There's so many other different aspects that go into Camp WB.
Oh, absolutely. So we have a robust collection or categories of camps that the residents and kiddos can take advantage of. So we have our basically kind of in-house camp programs, which is the Camp WB that you spoke of, which is our traditional day camp that's been around for 10 plus years. And that provides just different activities that the kiddos can participate during the week. We have field trips, we have splash pad visits, we have fishing, nature education, games, all the things that kiddos would be able to enjoy, the crafts and everything like that. So we service kids ages 6 to 11 for that particular camp. And then we also have our naturalist-led single nature camps that also take place during the summer. So we have 6 that we're offering this summer, and that's a full day program. Kiddos will be able to have live animal encounters, crafts, hikes, and then their themes. So depending on what the interest of your child is, you'll be able to kind of pick and choose different offerings. We have wildlife safari. We have scaly, slimy type of camps as well to get up and close with the reptiles in our environment. We have fishing opportunities as well. So there is a number of different themes and different nature education that can take part in those various camps. Then we also have our contracted camps. So those expand from sports to art to STEM programming. So we have a number of things for ages, basically, I would say 3 to 4, all the way to 14. So our different sports camps include our sand volleyball, we have t-ball, baseball, flag football. We also have track and cross country, basketball. So there are a number of different sports that kiddos can take advantage of. Some are half-day offerings as well as full-day offerings. So some variety there. And then we also have our art camps. So those can be themed and start at an early age as well. So kiddos can be involved in paint, clay, paper mache. And then we have some art camps that are kind of like self-directed. So kids can kind of explore different mediums and different techniques to kind of get a feel for various types of art projects that they can take advantage of throughout the week as well. And then for our STEM programming, there's a number of things happening in that category as well. So we have stuff from YouTube production to animation to Survivor with Legos. So there is a ton of things happening and that age group is typically ranges from 5 to 12 for those different camps.
Yeah, a
So
lot
yeah.
of fun. A lot of
A
fun
lot of
things
fun for
happening there,
sure.
and something for kids of all different interests too, Ashley. And that's an important part of this. Is it's not just providing the fun and the recreation that we see at a lot of these summer camps, but there's learning opportunities too. There's variety in this also, and how does that play a factor in how Parks has changed these camps over the years, and why is that an important element of providing your summer camps through West Bloomfield Parks?
Oh, absolutely. We try to always have some kind of educational component with our camps, whether it is kind of science based, the art aspect of it, some critical thinking. Also, some safety things come into play too. We partner with the fire department and bring out the smokehouse for our Camp WB. So there's a lot of like life skills incorporated with our camp programs, as well as some educational components, but just with the fun spin on it. So you have that kind of unstructured but structured play when it comes to camps and how camp or how kids are able to learn and have fun at the same time, and still feel like and the parents still feel like they're getting something from the camp.
More information on West Bloomfield Parks' summer camp programs can be found on wbparks.org. Registration opens on April 22nd, so you're going to want to keep that in mind as you go forward. Ashley, in terms of the timeline of these camps, how long do they each typically last, and what's that timeline across the summer if parents are looking to get that schedule in place right now?
Absolutely. So we kick off our day camps June 10th, and we go all the way until August the 16th. So camps range in time as well as duration through the week. So we have some camps that are a week long. We have some camps that are 3 days a week. Some camps run from 9 to 3, some run from 8 to 12, and some run from 1 to 4 p.m. So there is a variety in scheduling that can accommodate work schedules as well as summer school schedules. So campers or kids can be able to participate in camp regardless of their schedule. So hopefully, one of those schedules will meet their needs and they'll be able to be involved a little bit throughout the summer. But yes, we have a number of things going on. So definitely check out our website and kind of see our camp guide, list everything there. And we're always here to answer any questions regarding camp offerings.
At wbparks.org, you scroll over their program section and click on camps, and you'll find plenty of information on all these different camps, including their full guide with each individual camp, age ranges, time length, cost, and you'll also find plenty of information on filling out the forms that you need for registration. So you can have those ready for April 22nd when registration opens for West Bloomfield Park's summer camps. Ashley, anything else that we should be keeping an eye out for going forward? Some fun programs at West Bloomfield Parks.
Sure. So in May, we have a couple of programs kind of coming up. We have a new Kentucky Derby that's happening at our Connect Senior Center. So a senior lunch for our residents. So that's May 3rd. It should be from 12 to 1:30. So be able to take part in some lunch and themed activities. You make a Derby hat or Kentucky Derby hat as well. And then also we have our community garage sale. So we've been hosting that for the past couple years now. And so it's going to be in May. So that's May 11th from 8 to 2 p.m. So registration is now open for both of those programs. So making sure that you guys are signing up quick. Our luncheons usually sell out. So make sure you register early, and our community garage sale sellers sell out as well. So those are resident only. Just making sure that you're just visiting us online, just checking out the description and your availability to kind of meet that timeline, as well as the type of items that you can sell. So again, residents only, and you have plenty of room to kind of set up shop and sell those, kind of declutter your home and repurpose some things in someone's new home. So garage sales are always exciting for those that are always out on the hunt Saturday mornings trying to look for a good deal and some cool and unique pieces.
That is for sure. Ashley, thank you so much for your time today and telling us about all these great programs.
All right, thanks for having me.